Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 14th to the 20th of November 2022. So we're in the last week of Scorpio, and while the Sun stays in Scorpio until early next week, we have both Mercury and Venus moving into Sagittarius. So Mercury moves on the 16th and Venus on the 17th, and we start to get that bright, radiant amplification energy that Sagittarius time can bring. But to begin the week, we have Sun trine Neptune. A trine is a harmonic aspect, and we had lots of harmony to help us through the challenges last week, and that continues this week. So the Sun making harmonics to Neptune and Jupiter, who are together in Pisces, helping us bring things up in Scorpio from the deeps, to alchemize it, to raise the levels, to raise our consciousness, and then with the Pisces energy to be able to dissolve the emotional baggage and to liberate ourselves, having learnt and experienced and even been grateful for those experiences. So very good harmony there, with the Sun making a positive aspect to both Jupiter and Neptune. And like I say, with Mercury and Venus both moving into Sagittarius, we should feel the warmth return, should feel a sense of greater empowerment, and there's a wisdom and magic to this time of year as well. So really reflect this week on everything that's come up. It's been a very intense couple of weeks with the eclipses as well for everybody, depending on where Scorpio and to some degree Taurus was in your chart. This is alchemical permanent clearing. This isn't just going round and round. This is actually being able to have the fortitude and the bravery to drag things up that are dragging us down and to alchemize them. We have the ability to use our energy centers for that purpose. And if you'd like to know more about that, I am offering energy readings to help with this process. But we're very much bringing everything up, as I've said before, from our lives, from our family inherited lineage, and even from past lives, that has any density, that has been repressed, in order to free ourselves and be able to be a brighter, easier expression of our true nature. So this week should feel a bit more relaxing, a bit more reflective, tidying up loose ends, getting the meaning of what's gone on and why, working with our energy body, cleansing the cells, and with the wisdom and the gratitude, being able to release and dissolve once and for all. There is a difficult aspect this week though, because Mars is making a square to the Pisces energy. Pisces being dissolving and cleaning the cells, surrendering back into our natural soul nature in a world that has us in a separatist, struggling human body consciousness of control and trying. So Mars is retrograde at the moment in Gemini. This week at 22 degrees, making a direct square to Neptune, and this is a challenge. Mars in Gemini is largely to do with the will and the mind, and Neptune in Pisces is to do with being able to surrender to the higher self, the inner self, to dissolve, to dive back into the ocean and return to source-centered being. So we're monitoring closely this Mars retrograde in Gemini, and I think this week will be a workshop on whatever's going to come up that isn't soul-centered, that isn't unity consciousness. Watch out for those challenges, watch out for where we're trying to force things, for where we're being shown that our view was wrong, where we need to change perspective, where we're wasting our energy, where we could take that and direct that to a higher level, where we've got two conflicting minds maybe with Mars in Gemini. We're fighting with ourselves. We've got the superficial self and the deeper self wanting to come into unity there with the lovers of Gemini. Or this could actually manifest with what seems like external frustrations with others, but know that they're actually mirroring back to you. If somebody frustrates you, there must be something inside you that's being rubbed up the wrong way or brought to your attention. So to always turn the energy inwards in a retrograde to see, well, why is that angering me? Where is my frustration? What is this mirroring back to me? So Mars in Gemini there, very heady, but an opportunity to be able to change our perspective and change where we place our energy, which then brings in the manifestation aspect, because where attention goes, energy flows. So the gifts of these retrogrades are well worth the energy and the internal focus to go and find the gold within. So a fairly quiet week, starting very watery, very reflective, cleansing, dissolving, working with personal energy alchemy and releasing centuries worth of baggage with the goal of sovereignty and liberation that we've spoken of in previous weeks. A climatic change to bringing in more fire by midweek and firing up inside, forward motion in that respect, that we actually know our value and where we want to place it after all of this reflective healing, but honouring our energy with the Mars square Gemini and Pisces. So not really making a plan just yet, but getting a greater sense of clarity. There's been many people reporting feeling lost and foggy and confused, because that's always our job, to go in and find our inner passion, our inner excitement and motivation. But I feel that will start to click into place this week as we start to view things differently, let go of old beliefs and behaviours and blocks, cleanse and fire up, and we will be seeing some very positive forward motion by the winter solstice. But first we've got to find the why. Why am I doing this? Why do I care? Why does this matter to me? And this is the perfect time of year to take such a deep and inward journey, take our time to really get to the point. So if you would like to see where this is happening for you, or if you would like an energy reading, I can show you how to actually use the energy centres of the body for this personal alchemy, then I am available zoeastro7@gmail.com. I also teach astrology and tarot, and every session is customised to you, so do email me and we can arrange a call to discuss something that's perfect for your budget, level and pace. Please do like and share these videos, as it helps the information get out to more people. And I post these videos on my YouTube channel Zoe Astro, Instagram zoehines7 and Facebook AstroZoe. So cleanse, release and fire up is the trinity for this week. A few challenges, but as long as you're prepared to change and go within, then that looks really necessary and great rewards can be got from that. So wishing you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.